Hello everybody, it's Danae and thank you so much for checking out today's video. We're actually continuing my F1 2024 Formula 2 career. Today we are in Monaco, which is my least favorite track to drive myself because I'm honestly very bad at like these race tracks with a lot of corners. And because I always end up in a wall, so I really hope that I won't end up in a wall this time. So let's just hope for the best and let's see if I can actually make it out this time. Please don't hit the wall. Oh, that was close. And I honestly don't understand why this track is still on the calendar, to be honest, because there's not much excitement except for like the crashes you get here quite often. But I actually have to give it to the game makers that they make it really realistic. It's actually quite annoying because there are so many of those close corners you get. Like this one is actually the easiest one you have on the whole track in my opinion. This one is also still quite manageable, but like the rest of the corners, especially like this one, because if you go with full high speed, the chance of you hitting the wall... Oh, I just hit a little bit of the barrier. But that's okay, I don't think I have any damage, do I? Let's check that in a moment, if I hit another one. I'm actually making the fastest laps, which is awesome. Don't ask me how, but apparently I am capable of doing so. But then yet again I have it on super easy right now because of this track. I always like adjust the difficulty, especially on this track, because like I'm stating before, it's my least favorite track, but it's also the hardest one to drive in my opinion. I must be very careful in like the corner, so I'm actually not sure where the rest is. And in my opinion, this is also the only part where you can actually make a move in like getting past. So let's see if I don't have any damage. I see, that's amazing. So I think I just scraped it a little with my wheel, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I've also decided when I am actually recording this, I'm not recording like every racetrack because I'm like, you know, then it's gonna be very long, because I think the Formula 2 also has like at least 14 to 15 races a year, while the Formula 1 actually has 24. Well, thank you, you're welcome. Let's just hope that I can keep it up, because I'm pretty sure soon there will be a hit target that I have to hit, so let's just hope it's not like extremely difficult to get on this track, but I think I'll manage.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I will. But I can already notice the tires are a bit struggling at the moment to keep the heat up. And I'm on lap 3 of 11, so it's a short race. I've done it on purpose, by the way, to just see how I like the F2 cars. Because honestly, usually when I play this, I'm on my team career. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave in the comments what track you would actually like to see, because I've recorded a few, but I've just started my another gameplay on the F1 2022, I believe, or even 2021, I'm not even sure which one I selected. But that aside, I've also started an F2 journey there, so if you say like I'm wanting to see like a different track, let me know and I will see if I will record it or not, or if I can record it if I have not done it yet. Because when I'm playing games, I sometimes also like to just do it off camera, because how much I love recording it and sharing it with people. It's just sometimes also fun just to play it and just have fun. So yeah, I've done a few races after this one, which I did not record. But I will record like the last race of the season, because I'm just really curious to see if you have like that big celebration which you have in the F1 as well. If they like really celebrate like when you have the championship in F2, which is actually my goal this time, to actually make it to the top. Maybe also like in the top 3, that will be amazing. But yeah, it's just different than the F1 cars. It also goes a little bit less fast. And the difference between like having my own team and the F1 and like this team is that in the F2 you actually do not have the option to select which upgrades you want, because the team usually decides those, I think, or at least in this gameplay. You don't really have much say in like what to do with the cars, so in the F1 it's actually quite amazing that you actually can. The more you prove yourself, the more the team will also have faith in you. So
Times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close up the difference between them.
well, anyway, it just said like I have to get a lap time of 1.33 seconds, or like 1 minute and 31 seconds to be exact. I have 1.7 laps to do that. I'm actually already on a purple time from going from full orange, so that is something I think I can do. I just really hope I'm not hitting another wall, because then I think I might actually get some damage. And yes, I just wish they would actually like, I'm not even sure if that is like something that you only get in the F1, to really engage with the engineers for the car to say like, I want this upgrade, or I want this to be a little bit tweaked. I just hit another barrier, but that's okay. I don't see any major damage at the moment, so let's just hope that's the last barrier I will hit. But let's be honest, it's Monaco, so it's not like a lot of drivers are actually doing that. I think every driver actually hits like the barriers here, like.
Gap to your teammate behind, 27.4 seconds.
That's not too bad, but I wonder where he is then. I mean, with the number 2, I'm like 10 seconds ahead, which is already a miracle. Long left that you can adjust the difficulty, because if I did not do that and I would just drive on like the normal difficulty I have, it would be bad. It would be so bad. I would probably be like the last, because honestly, driving this track is giving me a lot of stress and anxiety, because all those corners and just the braking and hoping you don't hit like a barrier or a wall, because usually when I drive Monaco I'm always ending up in the wall. Like last time when I did this, like this track in like the F1, I already was in the wall at like the first corner, I believe, and that was terrible. It was seriously terrible. And normally I'm actually a pretty good driver in this game, but somehow on Monaco I just can't seem to get it right, or...
You hit that target, that sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Well, thank you. Let's just hope I can keep it up this time. Anyways, what I was just saying is that with this track in the F1 I feel like it's a little bit harder than the F2. I think it's now a little bit more manageable, due to the fact that F2 cars of course don't go as fast as like the F1s, which is actually a bonus point in my opinion right now. Let's just focus a little bit on like the corners right now, because like right now, especially before you go under the, like I would just call it like the underground bridge or tunnel, however you want to call it, That's actually the part that I feel like is the least difficult one, together with this brake zone. It's actually quite funny to see, like, when I go from like full purple to like full yellow, but yeah, that's just part because I can also see that my tires are actually starting to show some wear. So normally when you do this lap on full, like you do the full race, we usually do like 1 or 2 pit stops, and sometimes I already pit pretty early, like if I have like 51 laps. Sometimes I already pit as early as like the 8th or 9th lap on the softs, because I will just go to like a set of hards so I can actually make it to the end of the race. If I want to have a 1-stop strategy, if I do 2, it's usually if I go to medium, then I will go for the last few laps on a soft. But I usually always try to just keep it at 1 pit stop and just try to make the best of it. Ooh, yo! I definitely hit it at 1. Let's just do the instant replay. Let's see if I can make this corner this time. Just braking a little bit earlier. There we go. Yes, now the car is actually not having an understeer. It's actually quite annoying, especially on this track, because you need to have so much like downforce on here that it's like when you have an understeer moment, it's pretty annoying. Let's just see if I can make it to the end of the race without having to do the replay button. And again, that would be amazing. Yes, I'm actually not disappointed right now, because I'm actually already past the halfway point. I'm on lap 8 of 11, so I just really hope I will make it without damaging the car any further, but we'll see. Let's just see if I can get one. No, let's just hope this lap will be in purple again, because I don't really feel like having to do the targets again of like hitting like certain lap times. That would be like having to repeat that. That's sometimes not fun, but so let's just focus on trying to get the speed up, braking a little bit later than normal. And we're back at the yellow, so I think this whole lap will be yellow again, unless I will surprise myself again, which quite often happens. And I'm like, oh yes, I started with yellow, so I will end with yellow, and then sometimes I actually do like 2 purples after this, and then I will have improved my fastest time, which will be actually amazing. I will have to adjust the difficulty after this race again, so it will be a little bit more difficult to do, because obviously right now it's on like the easiest mode, like very easy. But that's done on purpose, because it's just easier to do this track on like when it's on easier, with the drivers being a little bit slower than you. I will take care of my tires. Of course, so back to the fastest lap. So I improved my own time, which is amazing. Let's see. I'm almost on the last lap, so it's actually looking pretty good for me. I haven't done like really much damage to my car, which is great, because obviously it would cost the team a lot if you would damage your car, or if you would like crash. I haven't crashed yet, and I just...
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 38.7 seconds.
I just really hope I will keep that up. And next time I probably won't do Monaco anymore, because it's just super stressful for me. It's like, I just don't like this track at all. But there are a lot of people that actually do like it, so... And that's okay, everybody likes their own tracks. For me, it's like, I absolutely love like Monza and the the spa in Belgium. It's actually amazing to have that one because I just love the views there. So much nature's running it, and I hit another barrier. That was not the plan. But let's just continue.
Right, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Okay.
Started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
So that's good to hear that they actually told me that the damage is not that severe, so I can actually finish the race, which is amazing. And I'm actually quite proud of myself because the damage that I did, it was actually on almost the end of the 10th lap of the 11th, so I know I can actually just make it. Well, unless I crash now, but let's keep positive. And let's finish this race. I don't have to improve my time anymore. Because that's also not going to happen due to the damage of the car. I don't even know where the damage would have been. Because if you look at the screen right now where you see the car and the tire wear, it's just not showing like any damage which it would normally do if you really have like wing damage or side damage. It would normally show, so I think it's maybe something to do with the tires. But yeah, that's just something that I don't know at the moment, but I'm just super happy that we're actually making it through my most hated track. So if you did actually enjoy this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. It might be this, it might be another game that I recently started playing, or I just like to keep it like if I don't feel like playing a certain game I won't. So I hope to see you guys in the next video.
Well done, mate.
And until next time, bye.
Here's our winner pulling their Van Amersfoort into Parc Fermé then. What a fantastic race.
Have you seen one quite as dominant as that, Jakesy? I'm not sure I have. They led every single lap of that one, lights to flag.
As they make their way down to the podium, there's no denying the strength of the Van Amersfoort team. Van Amersfoort aren't afraid to take risks on new talent, and it certainly looks like it paid off today. Fantastic work.